Shot clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniel.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
R2、L2 で変えられるかな。それで。それ変えてから選ぶんだったら選んだ方がいい。
Big group substitution here for Denver. Valanciunas is checked in for Najee. Jokic comes in for Peyton Watson. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson. And Murray's subbed in for Bruce Brown. Murray dishes to Hardaway. Back to Murray. Over Edwards. Murray, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going over.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off it?
The previous play is under review.
Even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know.
Yes.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angle.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Jones is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Murray. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Denver making a switch here. Dyson's checked in. Miller no good on the free throw. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Joe Ingles is checked in for Miller. Now let's step back and look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Nuggets third.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Out to Conley. Pass to Clark. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randle. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. But it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin?
You're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Clark. Reed comes in for Joe Ingles. Daniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Mike Conley. Count the basket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Down low. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jokic.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
And the wide open shot from Reed from outside off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jokic kicks to Hardaway. Valanciunas passes to Jokic. The shot. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Nuggets shooting just 31% in the game. Johnson finds Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Back to Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't led, and there's more NBA. And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward spot. Jokic a screen. Johnson, that's for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Randall surveying the D. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. The Nuggets trail by 3. Johnson kicks to Jokic. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jokic. Back to Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Watson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jones comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Brown in for Nikola Jokic. Timberwolves leading by 6. Inside and taken away by Brown. Fast break, here we go. Watson dishes to Brown. Denver passing it around. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Back to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he makes the first. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Pound kicks to Jones. Here's the three. Randall grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Edwards. Outside for Randall. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Cameron Johnson is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jokic in the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Oh, the slam dunk.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Now Valanciunas. Gobert there for the rebound.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Johnson rips down the board.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Jokic. Jokic from distance.
Well, Jokic is a judicious three-point shooter, so you know he likes the look when he takes the
ball.
Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Yeah, you know, Jokic has such active hands and really good anticipation. For a big guy, he comes up with a lot of steals.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Randall. Outside Edwards. Now it's Reed. Knocks down the 3.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Jokic fires. Missed on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Buries the alley-oop.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And get the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stolen by Reed. From outside, and there's the 3. Stolen by McDaniels. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.
色の文字が。ちょっと細かく設定してくれないとさ。